In this video, I'll be taking the new craftable Nasferatu secret into endless mode to see how far it gets. Look at those stats. It's absolutely insane. Literally, by the end of this video, you will learn how to make your Nasferatu the same power as the Bunker Boys with 648,000 damage. So make sure you stay tuned in the end because this gets crazy. I give you guys the crafting method. Let's go. Shout out to Zep for making this video possible. He actually let us use his Nasferatu. The thing about the Nasferatu, to have it this early, you had to gem the crafting. Obviously, things don't craft instantly, so he wasted Robux on this unit. I say gems, but no, he wasted Robux to get this unit to us right now. So yeah, big shout out to Tides, Zep. He is the best. He is a legend. Let's take this Nasferatu, compare him to this Bunker Boys, see what's better. I obviously already made a video on the Bunker Boys. If you haven't seen that yet, we went in depth with him. The same thing we're about to do here. I'm going to first take it to the boss battle because that does a straight up DPS test. How fast it kills the boss is obviously how fast it can kill stuff. So yeah, it's a good DPS boss test. Obviously, these units are line. They aren't like full AoE, so they aren't killing swarms that good. And they're also line, which means that they do more damage closer to enemies. So this is just like a full potential boss test. But let's take it to the tier 5 as always, and let's do this thing. So boss battles are doing me dirty and keep spawning me under the map. So we're gonna, oh, by the way, hi, Bia. But we are gonna pray that the tier 5 actually works. Come on, please work. After about 30 minutes, we are in and God answered my prayers. It actually worked. Thank you so much. And let's see how much damage he can do. He has 191,000 damage, 0.4 SPA, and 67.5 range. I think where he's worse than the Bunker Buddies is the attack animation's a bit longer. But yeah, and if we look here, we killed the sea lion with the Bunker Buddies with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. So that's almost 10 million damage every minute. We're about a minute and a half in and we still haven't done 10 million damage with this thing, but it is not that far behind, which is kind of crazy to say. The interesting thing about this unit is we actually might not beat it. We have 9 seconds left. It's going to be super close. So this thing does around 5.2 million damage every single minute. Oh, and we did get it down with like 1 second to spare. That's absolutely insane. 4 minutes, 59 seconds to kill it. So yeah, the Bunker Buddies did it in half the time. So I can assume this thing does about half the total DPS as the Bunker Buddy. But let's be fair. Let's take it into endless and see how many waves it can get. Maybe this thing goes farther. Who knows? Obviously, we'll need our Krusty Krab by our side. So let's equip that and let's get into the action. Without further ado, let's go. Concentrate Endless A, the standard, as always. What the heck? A moldy sponge? Okay, I guess we'll get some moldy sponges from the Endless. I forgot about that. And here we go. Let's turn on the 5x, start the wave up. I will be slowing this one down. I'm just going to be setting him to last. He's a skinnier unit, which actually is really useful when it comes to placements. I do like that, especially with a line. I might actually put him at the front here. Oh, we are going to leak, so I'm going to have to restart. I was too distracted. I'm going to restart. Restart's got to restart. And we are back. Let's get these Krusty Krabs down right away so we don't have any mishaps this time, at least. This thing's also cheap to place at only 3,000 gold, same as the bunkers. And here we go. Let's get him down right here. For the first one, we'll put him in the middle for now just so we don't leak. We might actually leak here anyway because it attacks so slow. And it's only attacking 1 or 2 enemies at a time. I guess that one did 3, but let's set this one to last, kind of to just to underwhelm everything. And I can't do random, which kind of sucks because if I could set it to random, that would be better. But anyway, that's fine here. And there we go. We've caught up with all the chaos. Let's put him at the front, set him to first. Oh, my cell didn't work here. So let's go back. I need to hit X. Yep. So we hit X on the unit. Then we'll place him right here. The old cyborg placements. This unit's nice and skinny, so it's going to fit right in. And the reason I'm doing this is because his attack will actually shoot to the first unit ahead of everything else. And assuming that this is the first unit, if there's units behind, it will shoot through all of them and damage everything. So yeah, for the start of the game, this is definitely the best placement. I'd rather move him later, okay, and actually play competitively because this is one of its advantages. It's super skinny and can pierce from behind, basically. So yeah, that's one of its advantages. So let's use it to its advantage because obviously this thing's super easy to get and it isn't as much damage, but it can be skinny and it can pierce better. So yeah, we'll use it to his advantage. We didn't with the Bunker Buddies because the Bunker Buddies are too fat to do this with, but they can be moved around, so it is a bit unfair. But anyway, they can't be done doing it this way. So yeah, I'm going to consider it fair. We'll have to move it as soon as enemies get past this point, but that'll be a-okay. At max level 50, he's got 382,500 damage, 0.3 SPA, and 90 range. That's over 1 million DPS if you do believe that this SPA is accurate. which it isn't. This game works. SPA is speed per attack, or I say speed per attack animation. The attack animation doesn't actually count towards this 0.3, so him slamming the ground does nothing. The 0.3 is just how long he sits idle for in between each attack animation, if that makes sense. Comment down below if you want a further explanation, but that's how I describe it. Just the time, it's idle, basically. The cooldown. Enough blabbering. I'm going to be back as soon as we're struggling. I don't want to bore you guys with this gameplay, okay? Because as you can see, we're doing nothing. We're just beating the flip out of anchovies. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll be back. And if we check that Bunker Boy's video, he got to wave 561, narrowly missing this big slow anchovy and the dirty bubble. And there he goes. He died. So, 560 waves for the Bunker Boys. That's a score to beat for the Nasferatu, who obviously does a bit less damage as we saw in the boss battle. But with a bit of positioning and placement here like this, I think we could probably do it. So 561 waves. We need to beat that wave. Let's go. So we're now 100 waves away from the bunker buddies. We're at 460. Okay. I just want to quickly show you guys what it looks like for this thing to pierce. So here we go. As we attack this dirty bubble, all the enemies here too get hit, but it's not a good representation because we kill it too fast. Maybe this big slow anchovy, we can show it. Nope. And he gets melted too. Yeah, this might, I'll just wait till we're on a better example wave. Oh, here we go. Nope. And that's dead too. Okay. Here we go here. So we're going to attack this enemy over here, and it's going to shoot through all of these enemies. See how they're losing health too? And watch, we're going to attack this one, but also hit this one. So we're basically piercing. If I were to place it here, the line would shut off right at the first enemy and just not even shoot through them. But this is how you pierce with the line attack. Let's get back up 5x. Let's speed it up because we didn't let the bunker buddy play on 1x. So let's make this fair at least. Okay, guys, we might actually have to make some movements here because look at this. We are getting bombarded by all these units. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're still doing 700k from far away, so this unit's pretty good with that. This unit's on 5x with no slows. We don't get many opportunities to actually kill stuff because it moves just so much faster than the Nasferatu attacks. Once again, there's a lot of waves. This would be overwhelming even for the bunk buddy, but with how we're using him in the positioning, he's actually doing really, really well. And another boss just to complement this bombardment. And yeah, let's see. We might have to make a movement here, but we won't even die to this. But yeah, I think it's unfair not to move him. Let's move him real quick, because obviously I'm not letting him use the full map's worth of range. I could have placed him even better behind these units and hit them all at once. So yeah, using this thing is important, knowing how to use it. But yeah, and we're having a damage fall off now. I don't know why it falls off now, but let's see if we can get this thing down. It's gonna be close, and yeah, we take damage for the first time on 533. Let's move him back to his hot spot where he can actually pierce everything as we did before. And there we go. He's down. He's ready to attack. He is ready for war. Let's get a quick glimpse of him real quick. I want to get closer. I don't know. This wave is definitely super hard at 547. This is a boss wave, I believe. I can just tell because we start struggling. But yeah, the big slow's going down. These things are going to bombard us. We are going to have to move this once again, and we're actually going to try to be strategic with the movements. I'm going to go like at the back a bit so we can actually pierce some stuff. Oh, the upgrades aren't working. Boom. Now let's move this one too, right to the middle. And let's see. We might actually die 14 waves before the bunker buddy. Let's see though, because if we can kill this big slow, we'll be fine. And yeah, we are fine actually. And that's full map still, so let's see what happens. Yep, he's gonna go in. And yeah, remember, the score to beat's 560 or 561. It's the wave we died on last time. And 552 comes around with a 4 million health little bubble. But that's no problem for this guy. As I said, on Pierce mode, he's really, really good. He's piercing the whole lane. He might even die on this wave had we not been piercing, because he does do like half the damage of a bunker buddy, which is absolutely insane how he's staying alive. But yeah, I'm going to reposition one here so we can pierce this lane. And yeah, this is a longer pierce line, and it also covers the whole map. So this might actually be a better spot if you were to just leave them all game. But yeah, we are on 561, and it looks like we might actually be going down here, which I do think we are. This little dirty bubble might not kill us. I'm not really sure. But yeah, 560 waves. The exact same as the bunker boys in our last video. 560 waves here. The only difference being very minimal microing from the advantage of him being skinny. And if we look down here at where my unit bar is, 190,000 damage versus 648,000. So for these to go the same wave, it just proves that, well, one, this game's broken, but two, this unit is a force to be reckoned with, and he's actually really good. So make sure you guys get to crafting. If you don't know how to get this unit, it's in the crafting. It's available for free for everyone. It's right here. You need 25 ropes, which means you have to do 25 Flying Dutchman ship challenges, 10 bubbles. These are got from the bubble bowl, 10 challenges with the burnt scroll. That's in the Deuces and Dragons, or the Dungeons and Dragons, whatever it's called. And then this is in the regular raid on the left. So yeah, get to grinding. 30 raids, 25 Flying Dutchman ship challenges is all you need to get this thing, as well as these shop limiteds. And if you don't know how to get those, I'll be making a tutorial, but essentially you just macro these buttons, boom, boom, boom. Just every 5 minutes, have a macro that goes do. Set up your tiny tasks. Literally sit in the shop, do. And you will get all of these secret materials that you need. I haven't done that yet. I've just been buying them manually every time I'm on, which isn't that often. I'm still almost done with these two. These two are probably a lot harder and more rare, but yeah, just AFK that shop and you'll get them in no time. The long part and the frustrating part is gonna be waiting 3 days for it to craft, because man, I can just imagine putting in all that work and having to wait 2 or 3 days, whatever it takes. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where to get the ropes right now. So if we head over to the challenges here, obviously we're not on the right map yet. This is the other material, but you would get the rope here, okay, when it's on the right map. The maps rotate every 30 minutes. The Flying Dutchman ship only shows up every once in a while. You get all the raid materials over here. So yeah, so it's called the Merma layer. It has this material here, and then the Bubble Bowl has the Bubble Bowl material, and then this one rotates every 30 minutes as well to get the other material, that burnt scroll. But anyways, guys, make sure you like the video if you've learned something new. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because we have plenty of bangers coming out, like a full team of new units, okay? So we've also got the cuddles. I'm just waiting another hour or so for the last units crafting, okay? But yeah, we'll have that coming soon. We'll compare it to the last update's full team of units, and we'll see which updates get the best units possible on this game. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.